So PowerWash Simulator brought out some new updates today. 3 new levels. I don't think we'll get through all 3 tonight, but I'll probably stream again tomorrow because I've got some time off of my new job tomorrow. So I'll probably do an earlier stream tomorrow and see how that goes. So yeah, we'll get these 3 finished though. We'll get them finished on stream. Since I've done pretty much everything else on stream, we'll do this one too. So yes, let's get going. Why don't I hear anything? There we go. So this one is a paintball place. Oh no, what have I done? Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. Oh, I'm gonna be here for days. This might be the only one for tonight then. My goodness. Why, though, are you not hearing anything? Properties, speaker. Crank you up there. That's the right one. I think. Make sure I've got this. Yeah, that's definitely right. There it is. Oh, you know what? I think because I changed this. There it goes. Alright, let's crack that up. I want the water volume down because that's really loud sometimes. Okay, there we go. I think we got it. Oh god, that's still really loud. Okay. Yeah, so this is a paintball course or place, and Dan is sad that all the memories will get washed away. Do you want to hear some stories about them? Sure, Dan. Dan van Beethoven. Where do I want to start? I think I'm going to start on the walls. I'll work my way around the walls and then kind of come back into the middle a little bit. Markman! What's going on, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. We are... Jesus, that is really loud. Okay. Let's, doing good, buddy. Doing good. Have a new PowerWash update, so you know I'm always going to be happy when that comes out. Just trying to stop it from deafening me. There we go, that feels better. Okay. But yeah, doing good, bud. Doing good. Saw a new update came out. I'm like, you know what? I've got an early work day. I get an early release tomorrow from work. Get on here, maybe do a level. Then tomorrow, when I get off of work early, come and do the other 2. That was the general thing. So there might be 2 streams in 2 days. Could be crazy. I trust you are sufficiently practicing for Season 5. Just playing every random game you can possibly find just in case. Oh, why am I doing that? There we go. And I think I know why that's really loud, because this volume's really loud. There we go. Even better. I've seen so many people play that Baldur's Gate. Yeah, not my scene really, but I've heard good things about it. I have heard good things about it. MTG Arena, MTG. What's MTG? I feel like I should know that acronym. MTG. Metal something something. Oh, Magic the Gathering. That was way off. Oh, you're getting right into the D&D stuff, huh? It's like Baldur's Gate is a D&D thing, right? If I'm not mistaken. If I read my lore correctly. D&D, yeah. Now you're getting right into the D&D. I wish I don't know if I wish. I do wish. I do wish D&D was something that I could really get into, but I'm just so like I think having an open world like that to me is just terrifying. So I panic and I just go with I'll just stay here. Like, yeah, it's just not something that I can see myself getting into. Like, I do the Beyond Exornia stuff, but honestly, I'm doing that for for Handsome and the wheel community as a kind of favor, almost as it were. If it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't really be bothered about doing it. But since they asked, mates and part of the community, I do it. So I follow Exornia, and really just to A, support everyone, but B, I need a ladder, but B, also, so I can do the Exornia stuff, Beyond Exornia stuff. But yeah, that's about as far as I think I'll ever get with D&D, to be fair. Okay, do I have to go up here to get it? Alright, let's get some extensions going, I guess. It'd be good if we could get a like a Dice of Struggle USA edition going. That'd be quite fun. So you've got all the time zones covered, because I know a lot of the Americans in the wheel community obviously can't really watch. They can't really watch the Exornia stuff, so it'd be cool if we got like an American version going. But then I've got no idea who would host it. Some friends got you hooked on it. That's cool. My sister-in-law, I don't know if she is as active as she was, but my sister-in-law kind of just recently-ish, maybe like the last year or so, she got very, very involved in it. Somewhat surprisingly, actually. Like, it completely fits her character to be into it. Excuse me. But she's never really shown any interest in getting into it up until just kind of randomly recently she got involved. And yeah, she got hooked as well. Might have been a similar thing where like you say, one of her friends went, "Hey, you want to do this?" And then yeah, it kind of snowballed from there. She really, really got into it. My wife always is saying that she wants to get involved in it, but she's got a lot more time restraints than makes it kind of a lot harder for her to be able to do it. But yeah, I see the appeal. I 100% see the appeal on it. I just I feel like I would be boring playing it though. I would either be boring, or everything that I would be doing would just be for the laughs. I wouldn't take it serious enough. Be like, "Oh, what do you want to do? I'm going to run over there screaming and crying and hide in the corner, lol," and it'll just ruin it for everybody. But I do see the appeal for sure. I'm not anti D&D. It's just not something that I think I could really play that well. Critical Role, maybe. I honestly don't know. Like I say, I assume you're talking about my sister-in-law here. It just kind of came out of left field. She was just like one day, like, "Yeah, I'm going to do a D&D campaign." Like, oh, hey, gnome. Like, oh, okay. Didn't know you were into that. Fair enough. like I say, it's not a surprise that she's into it. It's completely up her alley. Just she'd never shown any type of interest in it whatsoever. So it was a bit of a, oh, okay, cool. Why don't I have a ladder in this level? Played a blacksmith once. It was super fun, inventing and forging equipment in game. That could be fun. I wouldn't mind. I think if I were to do it, it would be kind of something like that. I'd be like well, not like that, but I would want to be like a side character where I'm not needing to be involved all the time, but I can dip in and out when like my services are required, type thing. Like in Exornia. They just like made canon that there was this guy that would hold a rain cloud over somebody's head for money. You know, it's like a paid service, like that. Make that. I can do that. I would be great at that. Just someone pays for me, and boop, there I come. that would be a great role for me. Yeah, I see the appeal for it. I really do. And I will be the first to admit that I've gotten a little bit more curious about it with the whole Exornia thing, because it really is like my first kind of proper exposure into the whole D&D world. But I don't see it going much further than that, unfortunately. Victory's mine. Victory's mine. Get it? Like, the victory is mine. Victory. Yeah? No? Okay. Cool. Good deal. Be here all week. This is nice. This is exactly what I needed. Not that I've had a stressful week. You know, I started a new job this week, which is always exciting, but, you know, it's been not stressful, but just, you know, getting to know everybody, figuring out the job, wanting to be good at it and stuff. And this is just a perfect way to kind of chill from it, you know? Just do a little bit of power washing, get some stuff nice and clean for people, you know, make it beautiful. Make it beautiful. I'm a kind of beer and pretzels D&D player, a bunch of dorks sitting around the table having some beers, joking in during adventure. Yeah, see, like that side of things I can totally get behind. Like, yeah, let's do this, and, you know, we'll get some beers and we'll get some food and stuff, and we'll just joke around. And then when it comes to like rolling the dice, I'll just be like, sure. Do you need a rain cloud? I can do a rain cloud. I feel like, to me, and this is, and I totally get 100% that this is a me assumption, and it's also very, very heavily reliant on the people that you're playing with. But D&D to me feels like, and I know it isn't, and I know that there's probably lots and lots of people in groups that are nowhere near like this, but it's just a feeling to me that I akin it to the same as blackjack, where if you go to a blackjack table and there's a bunch of people who really know what they're doing, they're going to get pissed off with the person that doesn't really know what they're doing, and then kind of starts making a joke out of the whole thing. Like I say, I'm sure that there are some groups that exist like that, but I'm also sure the vast majority are probably like, hey, no, like if people are playing, we don't care, we're happy. If it gets people involved, that's what we want. But to me, I just always have that looming over, like, oh, all these people know exactly what they're doing and how they're doing it, and I'm just a fucking idiot. So yeah, I akin it to like blackjack in that kind of way, where I'm, you know, I kind of know what to do, but if you're gonna start talking like strategies and shit, I'm gonna be out, and then people are gonna get super pissed off at me. And I just want everybody to love me. Yeah, exactly. And I think I think there's an element of that with the Exornia stuff, with Cake never having done it before. I think Strife does a really good job of, keeping everybody involved, making sure everybody has their moment in the spotlight, and, I think he does a really, really great job at all of that stuff. But yeah, I can just imagine there'll be some real try-hards and die-hards just like, oh no, we're meant to be doing it this way, and blah, 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 blah. Shut up, you fucking idiot. Leave me alone. Let me drink beer and eat pretzels. Right, I must be missing a ladder here, because there's no way I can get on top of these, unless... Is there like a path up through here or something? Did I miss? No. Right, so how the fuck do I get on top of this, then? The step stool does feck all. There must be a way to get on top of this. Yeah, I can totally see that, and I think that... Oh, maybe? Again, yeah, I think it just comes down to the people that you are playing with, and their nope, them being able to kind of walk you through it and stuff. So maybe one day, but I'm not going to be pushing it. I feel like I should be able to get up here. But I just don't see how. So we'll go gadget arm this for now. Curiouser and curiouser. It has been so long since I've streamed. I feel like I'm back to like the first couple of times I ever streamed. Like, what do I do again? How do I do it? How do I make conversation again? Am I being just completely fucking blind here? Ugh. Well, yeah, so I didn't really... Mine is okay, you definitely can't get up there, because I 100% could have made that jump. I was becoming... I don't think I'm telling any secrets here. I was becoming very, very aware that a lot, especially towards the end of the season, a lot of the wheel broadcasting involved me, whether it was hosting Exornia, hosting doing B2B and stuff like that. So it wasn't that I took a break from streaming. This is a weird Diablo. What's going on, bud? I thought of a joke the other day to tell you, Carl. You were the only one who didn't get the challenge. Hey! Anyway. Hope you're doing good, bud. You are just finished work. Yeah, so I started to feel like I was on... What the fuck was that? That was weird. Is that just a glitch? Oh, you got it by yourself? You went back on and got it? Good job. Sick it. Or as other people say, suck it. Yeah, so I was starting to feel like I was just on camera all the time. And the last thing that I wanted to do was um, started feeling like the wheel was just about like the council, and obviously like myself and Fluff being kind of new to the council. So yeah, I started to take a step back from like being on camera as much when it came to the wheel stuff. Even like putting interviews on hold and stuff, because not again, not that I received any feedback to that point, but I just felt like God, every time you turn on the wheel channel, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be me that you're seeing. And also, in doing that, you know, whether it was enjoyed or not enjoyed, it's a lot of fucking work. And it is streaming, so it was kind of nice to take a break from the wheel and from streaming. But moving forward, there's a few games coming out that I'm really, really looking forward to, and will probably be streaming those quite a lot more. Um, so, and ironically, that will coincide probably with the close to the start of the season. So, but yeah, it wasn't a I'm done with the wheel, so I'm done streaming. It was more like I think just me not being on camera for a little bit is probably a good thing. So yeah, it was a kind of small-ish combination of a few things. Well, I know, so I can tell you that Decky is taking a break. Just life got in the way, or is getting in the way. But he's also kind of going through he's going through a rebranding at the moment. So now that the wheel has kind of outgrown his Discord and has become its entirely own thing, he's kind of like finding himself again as a streamer. So he's working on a lot of rebranding stuff. Because he does want to keep streaming, and he wants to keep streaming outside of the wheel. But he's kind of going through a rebrand. Fluff, see the purple blob just on the top corner of the cactus? There's a purple blob on the top corner of the cactus. Where's the cactus? I haven't done the cactus yet. That cactus? Oh, you're telling me a story. That's probably my favourite splat here from back when the Muckingham Manticores. Okay, cool name, bro. Miggy Miss, captain of the Dragon Slayers, had sprung out of the fort with only one thing on his mind: my demise. Dun dun dun! So I instinctively surged into my signature forward roll and slayed the beast. Split second later, his shot was on the cactus, whilst mine was clean hit on the shin. Anyway, yeah, so Decky's kind of going through a rebrand, so I don't know if it will coincide with the wheel kicking back up, but I would expect to see him streaming a lot more in the very, very near future. Fish did his ankle in, so I know that had him on the shelf for a little bit. Fluff kind of, I think Fluff burnt, I'm not going to say burnt himself out, but for lack of a better term, we'll say burnt himself out. Burnt himself out with streaming on the wheel, especially because he was, pushing for that podium position. So I think this is definitely an off-season break for him, in terms of streaming and everything. Like, he's done a couple of streams with me where we're just playing, Demonology or something like that, but in terms of, like, actual his streaming, yeah, I think he's just taken a full break from everything. And I know his his life has got in the way a little bit since the end of season 4. Um, so yeah, it's all, a lot of things have kind of just coincided neatly with the season ending. But I think, and I think you would think we discussed this and came up with a plan to do this, but I think ironically enough, you're going to see us coming towards the beginning of the new season. You'll start seeing us all stream again because of one reason or the other. For me, it's because there's going to be games out that I want to play and I'll stream them. I can make kind of, series out of them, as it were. Decky by then will probably have his rebrand and stuff done, so he'll probably start getting back in the swing of that. So yeah, I think it'll all be kind of it'll all start happening around about the same time again, and then you'll get sick of all of us again. But yeah, Mr. Matt and Garlips, they have just their set schedule, rain or shine. If it's that time of day, they'll be streaming, which I think is fantastic. I don't have, but now with the new job though, I might. But I didn't have that kind of fixed schedule where I could really commit to certain times and certain days. Whereas they apparently do have that, so that they're always going to be on regardless, which is really, really good. But yeah, I think very, very soon you'll start seeing a lot more of us back on the streamings again. It's exciting times. Exciting times. Carl, if you're still there, did you go into the van, pick Revenant, close the van, and hope for the best, or did you actually do it? Tell me the truth. Have to say though, I am looking forward to the start of the season. I have heard the ideas. I've seen what people want to bring to the table. I am looking forward to it. And I wish I could tell you more, but that is really all the information I have. I mean, I kind of went through, sounds like a fucking pity party. I went through a really, really weird time after the wheel. It wasn't even like, I don't want to stream. I definitely wanted to take a break, and I definitely wanted to kind of be off camera for a little bit. But even my wife was saying, like, you've not streamed in ages. I'm like, I know. And the biggest reason why I haven't streamed in ages is because I honestly didn't know what to play. It's almost like I forgot how playing games, how to pick games that weren't decided for me by the wheel went. So I was like, I don't know what to play, and I was like looking through my game library and Xbox Game Pass and different ROMs that I've got and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't know what there is I want to play that I'll enjoy, because I fully believe, aside from the wheel, playing shit games to get a reaction, aside from the wheel, I really don't want to stream a game just for the sake of streaming. Like, I cannot be bothered with that whatsoever in the slightest. So I was just like, there's no game right now that really excites me. Like, even Carl are coming in and saying, this is a weird Diablo. Like, so many big named games have come out since the wheel season ended. But none of them are just my thing. Like, Diablo, as much as Carl is trying to get me to play, it's not going to happen. I have no care in Diablo. Baldur's Gate. I can't even pronounce it, so I'm not going to play that. You know, there's just so many good games that have come out, or well-known games, and I'm just like, meh, don't know, don't care. So, yeah, it's kind of been a struggle even thinking of games that I want to stream, that I enjoy, that I would want to actually stream. Yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, now what? Now what do we do? I don't have a wheel telling me what game to spend 5 hours on, so now what am I going to play? I'm lost and confused. But alas, like I say, that will soon be changing. There are a couple of games out and a couple of games that are coming out that I will be all about. And hopefully make the streaming more... Who's wanted? The gnome. Make the streaming more more regular. Can you tell me when the next announcement might be? So here's what I can tell you. No, I cannot tell you when the next announcement might be. If I'm being honest, I actually thought we might have had an announcement already. But that didn't happen. So, no, I can't tell you when the next announcement might actually be. I know that our Lord and Master does have some ideas. He hasn't even shared with us what those ideas are. So the next announcement might even come as a surprise to all of us. So we'll wait and see. You appreciate even that info? Yeah, there was something that I thought we were going to do. And I thought, and to be fair, thinking back on it now, nobody actually said it was going to be now. I think I assumed that it was going to be soon. So I was expecting an announcement to come, but it never materialized to when I thought it was going to happen. So I still expect that announcement to come. I guess it's just going to come later. So yeah, at the moment, yeah, it's all wait and see. But I can tell you that we are in constant discussion and communication. So it's not like we've forgotten about it, or like, oh crap, we've got to do that wheel thing again, remember? It is, we are working on different things, but just as of yet, no further announcement has been announced even to us. So yeah, that is where we are. I'm going to be very curious to see this. This might be your toughest season yet. Likes of Garlips and Matt Internet. Floofin might have the bit between his teeth now to get a victory. This could be your toughest one yet. Octo, I know, is going to be doing everything in his power, both as a council member and player, to dethrone you, to make sure you don't get that 3 in a row. So yeah, this could be a big one for you, bud. This could be a big one for you. You're getting lazy, just like, there's an hour and a half on that game. Oh look, I still won. Bastard! I wanted to introduce like a reversed grid type thing where, you know, well, I mean, just for me, to be honest with you, just randomly I get like 25 points. Just so I know the feeling. Just so I know what it's like to have that many points in one round. But the funnily enough, the council saw right through that request really quickly as well. Like, so basically you want us to change the rules just for you so that you can get a lot of points. Like, yes. Denied. Thanks. Dave, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Oh, excuse me. We're actually making not too bad progress here, but we've got one more. Oh, this is the last side. I can't count my sides. Sweet. Then we can get into the middle stuff. I think we'll get this one finished tonight, regardless of however long it takes, and then we'll do the other two. The other two tomorrow. Actually, Mr. Markman, are you still with me? Would you be so kind? This is not a bot test, but I do need something for a video. Would you be so kind to do help my wife unload the car? When you get a second, could you do exclamation picture and then type something that you want the bot to draw a picture of? So just do like exclamation picture flying on a snail or something. When you get a chance, obviously take care of the wife first. Goose made of potatoes, oh my god, right. That is a goose made of potatoes. Yep. There it is. Appreciate it, bud. Thank you. That's all I need. I just needed just that one. That is indeed a goose made of potatoes. How lovely. That is stunning work. Good bot. I know. He does such a good... He hates me, apparently, but he does really good work. But yeah, I think the I think that this season of the wheel will be extremely interesting. A lot of those new players that came in towards the end, I think, will make things very, very interesting. My money is still on you. I'm not gonna lie, my money is still very much on you, but I think it will come it'll come down to the wire a lot longer than this season, because although they didn't announce it until the end, I think you had won with like 4 games to go or something like that. I think this might come down to like the last 2 or 3 games this season. So actually, I think you'd won way before that, like 4 or 5 games to go, 6 games to go maybe. Garlips will definitely push you. Yeah, 100% will. And I think, I don't know, like maybe he might get lucky with like the game selection and stuff, but I think Floof getting second, that might spur him on to, you know, not maybe skip the games that he really doesn't want to play, especially if it does seem like he's in a chance of beating you. So yeah, I think we could have a few interesting results on our hands come the end of the season. I had so many epic encounters with Miggy. That Miggy? Midgie? I'm gonna go with Miggy. That's right, you're clean. People would always say how evenly matched we were. Good for them. It's incredible how many times it would just end up with just the two of us left to battle it out. Huzzah! Always one eye on the prize, the other on each other's torso. It's a bit sexual. Oh wow, I missed a crap ton there. There we go. Thank you. Jesus. Why weren't you clean? So yeah, I'm thinking there's going to be a few games coming up. I think I'm going to purchase myself a racing wheel. And I think I might try and get involved in a little bit of F1 2023. But my main focus, I think, might be dipping my toe into iRacing. I think that could be a lot of fun. The racing games are notoriously hard to stream, especially when you're going to be shit like me. But I think that could be a lot of fun. Definitely something different as well. City Skylines 2 is one for me. I do not give a crap if people like it or if they don't. I will be playing it, and I will be playing it on stream, so suck it. Loved City Skylines. City Skylines 2 looks phenomenal, so I will definitely be playing that when that comes out as well. So yeah, 2 or 3 games there, iRacing, maybe some F1, City Skylines as well. Those will probably be my main streams up until like the end of the year, unless something else comes out. I do still want to get and play Jedi Survivor, or was that the new one, Jedi Survivor? I think that was the new one. I want to get and play that, so I might do a little campaign mode of that. And then I might also dabble in getting some VR. I think that could be a lot of fun. I might pick up a VR headset and do some VR-ness. City Skylines is a funny one. There's really not much you can do in City Skylines apart from just plan things and say this is where you want things to go. But if you get pleasure out of that, which I do, now I'm not good at the game at all. It's a theme that I have with games where I am shit at them, but I really enjoy being shit at them. It's really, really satisfying, especially when you start getting to like really, really big cities and building them up and seeing things work how you're wanting them to and everything. It's a very, very satisfying game. So there is the sequel coming out is really building on that. So I am looking forward to playing it, and I will be streaming it, and I'll let people help me make my amazing new city or cities. There's also going to be at some point an update for Kerbal Space Program 2. I have Kerbal Space Program 2. It's in a very early stage, and not that it's broken, but I'm just not that good at it in its current state where it would be good to watch. So there will be a career mode coming out I don't know when, but there will be a career mode coming out. And when that comes out, I'm going to make a very, very, very strong effort to play that and stream that and try and get really far in the career, because I love the Kerbal Space Program games. They are, I say they're so realistic, obviously, to an extent, but just the plotting out space travel and stuff like that, I absolutely love that. So once there's a career mode that can kind of walk me through it, I'll probably be playing that as well. Got to scoot to your D&D game. By all means, good sir, by all means, you have fun and enjoy that. Thank you for stopping by. Always, always a pleasure to see you, my friend. And yeah, have fun with the D&D. Enjoy. So yeah, once the career mode comes out for Kerbal Space Program, that'll be another one that I'll be playing quite a lot of as well. So big things to come in ye old Tater streams. I say big things to come, not really big things, just things, actual streaming will be coming. I'm on the fence with VR though. I don't know. I feel like VR is going to be like a really cool thing to buy for like 30 minutes, and then I'll get bored of it and never really play anything. Oh, there's another one there. Never really play anything on it after the initial purchase, but we'll see. We will see. Oh, when I was playing Mega Man 2. Yes. Yeah, so Mega Man 2 was, yeah, that was on the Wheel of Struggle, and that was when we were in the very, very early stages of the bot. At that point, we hadn't even released it to the general public yet. I'm not even sure if I had a fully fledged up and running bot at that point yet, or if I was just helping out with Handsome Strifes. But yeah, we are very, very proud of the bot. It has come on leaps and bounds since its initial launch. And we're still not done. We have got massive plans for this thing. Like, we just launched the multimedia. I'm not going to say it was groundbreaking, because Nightbot, I think it was. Or was it? No, Stream Elements. Stream Elements just beat us to it, but kind of. So our multimedia will let you place an image, a video, a GIF, text in any orientation, any which way you want to do it. I do not believe, and I might not be speaking correctly when I say this, but I do not believe any other of your major bots allow you to do that. And Stream Elements just beat us by like a week and introduced something similar. But then we found out that even though they have a very similar editor to us, you can still only place things in a certain orientation. So we were really thrilled with the multimedia editor. We have some big things that we're currently looking into right now, like different platforms. We want to try and get really fancy. I'm not going to spoil it, but we have two big goals. The one of the first big goals is getting onto another platform, YouTube, Kick. Kick's a little bit difficult, but YouTube, Facebook, something like that. And then also doing some more kind of interactive stuff between the bot and the streamer. And some of the ideas that we've got and some of the technologies that are out there and some of the things that we can do with those technologies are very, very exciting. So the team are on a little bit of a break. It's not an official break because there's 3 of us. There's 3 of us on the team, and there's usually always one of us working on something. But we're on a little bit of a break right now, and then I thought that was a picture. That was really weird. I thought I was doing a picture there. It was so bizarre. And then when we get back, we'll be making some little tweaks here and there, just to some kind of like known known improvements and fixes that we can make, and then we'll be digging into those other bigger updates full steam ahead. So very exciting times. That's awesome that you have it, and that you've been playing around about with it. I mean, feel free. Any suggestions, ideas, anything that you see that doesn't work, like, let us know. We are all about, the original story, if you haven't heard or if you didn't see, Handsome Strife made the bot basically as a joke, like an in-joke, as it were. And everybody who saw it was like, dude, make me one, I need one. So he did, and then he was like, oh, I could do this as well. Oh, I could do this as well. Next thing you know, we've got a small little user base, and we have a fully fledged bot on our hands. So then we released it. We've got now something like over 800 users, and we then made it legit. We made it a legit business. So any ideas, any suggestions, any thoughts, we're taking them all. We can't always promise that every idea will go in or go in quickly, but we take all the suggestions, all the ideas, and we see how viable they are, because at the end of the day, if nobody wants to use it, then it's absolutely pointless. So if we can get ideas that people want or are excited about, we'll implement them. No problem with that. Multimedia stuff's really fun. So all of my commands, like my follow commands, subscriber commands, bit commands, all of that stuff is all through multimedia. And then I've got a few exclamation commands as well that are multimedia. As far as I'm aware, and I will be the first to stand corrected if that is the case, although they've changed to a very similar editor to what we have, I still believe ours does a few things that theirs can't. So yeah, we are very, very pleased, very, very thrilled with that one. That was a labor of love, multimedia, to say the least. I need to, especially that I'm saying I'm going to be streaming more, I really need to clean my bot up and get it, getting it to do things that I actually want it to do, versus having it do things that I need it to do for like videos and stuff. So the basics are there of my bot. It just needs to be cleaned up a little bit, shall we say. Made more personal to my stream versus just made for a video. Oh no, an ad. Thank you. I hate railway lines. Oh, you can't trigger them on a command? Oh, nice, okay. I hope you do. That would be super cool. We think that you have everything that a standard bot would do, so you shouldn't be losing. You definitely shouldn't lose any functionality. If you do find something from a bot standpoint, I mean, there's things that Streamlabs does that we'll never do or ever look to do just because of what they are. But if there's things like from a bot standpoint that you're using on Streamlabs, for example, that you don't see on our bot, please let us know. Because because that's one of the things that we're very, very cognizant of is, hey, you know, yeah, the AI thing is really cool and it's definitely a lot of fun and people are obviously getting a lot of enjoyment out of it, but at the end of the day, it's still a bot and we need it to do the things that people need it to do. So, yeah, if you do move things over, which, you know, we would greatly appreciate if you did, and love the fact that you've got that much confidence in the service to do that. If you do find something that Streamlabs does from a bot standpoint that we don't, we are all ears. That's one of the reasons that we launched the dashboard. Your Twitch stats dashboard was so that you know, it was more like a bot. So you could see, you know, how your stream was going and your stats were going. But very, very happy to hear that you are enjoying it and, you know, that it's working out for you and you're seeing benefit of it. That is super, super cool to hear. It's always fun seeing, like, I say community, and we're not really a community per se, but it's very cool seeing, you know, people in the Discord, you know, sharing their stream links, and I'll go in and, you know, just sit and kind of lurk on some streamers' pages and, you know, see the bot that they've come up with and the idea that they've used, and some of them are just amazing. Just the creativity that some people have when it comes to this kind of stuff is unbelievable. Always enjoy a joy to see what people do with something that you've helped create. So a lot of fun indeed. But we will keep going. I wish our updates were quicker. I wish we had more things that we could roll out quicker and quicker. But with just a team of 3, and really it's a team of 1. We have one guy that does all the coding and stuff. The rest of us do other parts like social medias and Discords and stuff like that. But with a small team of 3, you know, and with real life getting in the way, and the fact that it's not our full-time job, we have lives and other jobs that we need to contend with as well. I think we do a pretty good job of, you know, keeping it working, keeping the lights on, and also giving people, you know, hopefully what they want. So we're all very, very happy with it. And more importantly, I am very glad you're happy with it. Get the top. Get it. There we go. Alright, did I get all of you? I did not get all of you. I need to do your roof as well, which we'll go back and do. This is the new it's not even DLC technically, it's just the new update. New free update, Kyle. Just dropped today. 3 new maps. Oh yeah. They said that this update was more about the Muckingham files, like the town that you're in. And I guess technically it is. These are all places, I guess, in Muckingham, but it's not adding to the story yet. But yeah, this is the free update, just came out today. Did you play the SpongeBob SquarePants DLC? That was weird. That was a weird time. That was a weird time to be alive. Oh, you've missed a lot then. So... That's not a euphemism. So since Lara Croft's Mansion, there has been a Final Fantasy VII DLC, which was free, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the Final Fantasy VII was free. Then they did a SpongeBob SquarePants paid DLC. So you were cleaning like Bikini Bottom and stuff. So yeah, you've missed a few updates then. You've got hours worth of cleaning ahead of you, sir. Yeah, SpongeBob DLC for PowerWash Simulator. Oh yeah, it's all about the yellow nozzle. All about this one can do one. Like, I get it, yeah, it's powerful, but it leaves the little streaks, and that drives me insane. This one, too small. This one is just, yeah, okay, great. It gives you the range, but again, it doesn't get everything. Green one, fine, but yellow nozzle. Yellow nozzle or no nozzle, as far as I'm concerned. Yellow nozzle for the win. Me and a few of my pals just also completed the this week's Phasmo challenge, which was just absolutely horrific. But I am now, I think I'm like level 33 or 34 in Phasmo now, so I'm back, apart from matches and sanity pills, I'm now back to the original items before the update. 17-ish. I mean, it's hard, especially with the rebalancing that they did of the difficulties. Like, it's tough. And then what I've noticed is, like, those items really do make a difference. They make it a lot harder to find the ghosts. Dots is just hit or miss. Freezing temps is a pain in the ass. Spirit box hardly ever works. Like, oh, it is a slog to get those levels. But I finally got, when I did that challenge, I finally got all the levels for like the basic starter equipment up to where I last had them. Yeah, bright flashlight. Like, that is, you forget how much the strong flashlight is just 100% necessary and needed. I remember when I got that after the update, I felt like I just achieved the world. I was just so happy. I'm like, I can see. I forgot what it was like to see. What do you mean it's not all grey and dingy? Oh, I lie. Sorry, I don't have everything yet. I still don't have the good video camera, or, you know, the next level video camera. That video camera can do one. Trying to see dots on that, just a pain in the ass. Not dots, sorry, orbs. Oh, pain in the ass. I have to say, yeah, me too. Me too. I am looking forward to seeing how much of a difference those do make. I have to say, though, I am a little disappointed in the update. I appreciate what they did. I appreciate their thought behind it, giving us these new items. And I know there's still more to come, don't get me wrong. But we have waited so long for that update that the fact that all that update did was reset the levels and reset all of your equipment it basically felt like, here's the update, grind to get your shit back again. So yeah, it was a little bit of a tough pill to swallow. Like, we've taken everything away, now you have to grind to get your stuff back again with no new content. So I was a little bit salty about that. But I know it's not the be all and end all. Like, I know it's not the only update that's coming out. So hopefully the next one will add a little bit more to it, or give a little bit more substance to it. But yeah, this big massive update that everybody was waiting for was just like, okay, you just want me to grind is all you really want from me. Fine. And of course, idiot me is like, well, I need all the stuff, so here I go. But I am excited to see it topped. But some of the, like, the... I think it's the tier 3 crucifix, if I'm not mistaken. Like, level 99. Like, come on! I'm still, right now, I have to say, I am still more of a demonologist. I would play, like, which is ironic because I've done nothing but play Phasmo for like last week. But, yeah, I if I have the choice to play spooky games with my friends, I'm playing Demonology. Or Demonologist, or whatever the game is called. That still scares the crap out of me. Took out both the Mighty Lieutenants with a single shot, and he rage released 2 shots on the wall, which backsplashed him. I miss paintball. I haven't been paintballing in God knows how long. Decades, it feels like. You've been looking at Demonologist. Stop looking and get. Stop looking and get, my friend. And I'll tell you the only reason. So I never realised. I obviously watched a couple of your streams when you joined the wheel, and didn't clock Storm. And then Storm joined the wheel, and then when I think I came in at your stream a couple of weeks ago, you were playing with Storm. I'm telling you now, if what I saw from Storm on Resident Evil and the little bit that I heard a couple of weeks ago when I joined, you will have all the entertainment you need just watching Storm play that game. Promise you. I almost made Floof choke to death when I squealed and ran away from something. He loved it so much. So yes, I cannot. For single player, it's Single player, it's just basically Phasmophobia. But if you find Phasmophobia scary, or jump scary, you will, yeah, Demonologist will be right up your street. I give it 2 tater thumbs up. And like I say, knowing now that you play with Storm, oh my god, you will fucking love it. If for nothing else, just Storm's reactions. So yeah, I highly, highly recommend it. It's a different feel of a game. So it still has the same basic core concept of Phasmophobia. 3 evidence, identify the ghost. This time though, you also have to exorcise the ghost. So what it will do is it will give you the first objective, although they have just released, or they're coming out with a release actually, sorry. The first objective is always to identify the ghost, right? So you have pretty much the same things. You've got a basic dots, you've got a UV, you've got ghost ectoplasm, you've got freezing temps, and you've got an EMF reader. You've got your basic stuff: a camera, a video camera, and an easel for ghostwriting, essentially, but ghost drawings. So your basic stuff, things that you would be very familiar with. It'll take you 5 seconds to figure out what they all do. So you identify the ghost, then you have a set of objectives after you identify the ghost to exorcise it. So it'll be things like capture the ghost orbs, find the ghost's time of death, pick up rats for some reason, pick up lost fingers. There's a whole bunch of them, very weird ones as well. In one of the levels, you get to piece together a shotgun so that you can shoot the ghost to exorcise it. Really weird shit. And then your final thing will then be to exorcise the ghost. But one of the really cool features about the game, and I don't think it will bother you too much because I've seen how you play Phasmophobia. You play with in-game audio. Your microphone is always on. Doesn't matter if you're broadcasting or not. If you've got a microphone and you're talking, the ghost is going to hear you. And it's so easy to forget to mute your microphone. So you'll be running going, oh my god, it's right here. I don't know how it didn't get me. Oh my god, okay, I'm hiding. And then it kills you. Like, how the hell did it kill me? It didn't know where I was. No, because you were screaming into your microphone. So things like that are make it a lot of fun as well. I've played it a lot, and I've probably seen the same events less than a handful of times. This game this game has so many ghost events, and they always get you, and even when you think you know what the event is, it gets you in a different way. It's just, yeah. I feel like I'm a fucking salesman for demonology. But yeah, if you've been on the fence with it, or you weren't sure, I bet you I know what it is. I bet you the game that you played was Ghost Exile. Yep. So Ghost Exile was good, and they've done a couple of updates that have made it better. But Demonology has, in my humble opinion, I think Demonology has surpassed it. I will still play Ghost Exile, don't get me wrong. I just think they tried to add so much to it that it was almost getting to the point where you're like, Jesus, like, let me just fucking be done with this. Like, oh, you've got to go into the shadow realm and guide the orb, and oh, now you've got to fucking go through the death doors. I was like, God, let me just be done with this. The one thing that game got right, that no other game has got right, in my opinion, is the fact that as a ghost, you can still actually do stuff. No, Phasmo, Demonology, none of them do that as a ghost, other than, as a ghost, sometimes, yeah, you can see things or get clues or hints about the ghost, but you can actually physically do things in Exile, which you haven't been able to do really in any other game. But I would put Demonology over Exile all day, and twice on Sundays, because apparently that's a saying that needs to be said when you want to really bring home a point. But if you do get Demonology, and you all get Demonology, please let me know so I can watch your stream, and also get the joys of Storm playing that game, because I think that'll be fucking hilarious. Yeah, the death maze. Why give me a death maze? Why? Fuck, I'm dead. And the only difference is, if you make it out the death maze, you get to be in the house. If you don't make it out the death maze, you're not in the house. It's not really massive stakes at the end of the day, but yeah. It's a good game. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed playing it, and they released a couple of game improvement updates not too long ago that did make it a lot better. But um, yeah, I'm definitely still all in on Demonology. If I had if I had the choice to play any three of the games with my friends right now, I would pick Demonology over Phasmo Exile. I have a lot more fun with that game than I do with Phasmo or Exile. Oh, also in Demonology, you have your own house. You can upgrade your house to different houses. It's kind of weird. Like the first one, you're just in a little shack. The next one's a pub. Then you get a lighthouse, and then like a mansion or something, I think. Um, but then you can totally not totally customize, but you can customize certain elements of your house. And one of the things you can do is you can buy a dog or a cat for your house, but also a flamingo, because that's what ghost hunters have, are pet flamingos. So yeah, if you've ever said to yourself, God, I really want to play a ghost game, but there's just not enough flamingos in ghost games for my liking, problem solved. They've got you covered right there. Some of the voice activations are really good as well. So, like I say, the microphone is always on, and there's certain things in certain maps that you can say out loud, and it'll trigger an event, or it'll trigger another area of the map to open. Then that's pretty, again, another cool little feature that they have. So yeah, I think you would thoroughly enjoy it. And if you don't enjoy it, you'll just enjoy listening to Storm just scream. And based on what I've seen so far, that is grade A material. I had to do one of the edits for one of the wheel videos, like I think it was the end of season awards. I did the edit, or some of the edits for, and I watched that clip over and over again of her playing Spelunky, and that growl that she let off, brilliant. So yes, Demonology. Cannot go wrong with it. Can't go wrong with it. So I've decided that it'll be Demonology when it's spooky time with friends, and there'll be probably Phasmo spooky time with friends as well, but I'll just kind of grind Phasmo myself and do the dailies and weeklies and challenges and stuff, just so I can get the fucking equipment so I can enjoy playing the game again. Yeah, last week's challenge, prison, no sanity, no hiding spots, no protection. So no smudge sticks, no crucifixes. It's like, go find the ghost. And you would like me to do that how exactly? And the equipment that you did have was all the basic starter equipment, so it was a lot fucking harder to find the ghost. Jesus Christ. But, you do it 3 times and you get $5,000, and that's kind of hard to pass up. So, we toiled through it. We toiled through it. But it was not fun. You walk in, immediately triggers a hunt, and unless it gives itself away instantly, like, oh, it's a delusion, that's great, fine. You were just like running in with equipment, throwing it in the room, and then hoping that you can time it right so that you can run back into the room and see if there's any evidence or not. Most of the time, though, you just died. So here's hoping this Sunday's one will be a lot nicer. Because if not, I'll still play it. But I'll write a strongly worded letter. That's what I'll do. I wish I could figure out a way to convince the council to get PowerWash Simulator on the wheel. Like, just 5 hours of relaxing power washing. Get as far as you get, and everybody wins. There are no losers. Everybody gets first place. Oh, what level did you get to in 5 hours? Doesn't matter. I was relaxed and I was enjoying myself. They'll find a way to realize it. Yeah, right. Like, you can only use the beginner power washer and the white nozzle. Ah. Right. I think that was one of the achievements. No, I forget which one it is. There's an achievement though with just the white nozzle, but I forget if it's any washer but just the white nozzle. Yeah, I had to get all of them. So I am not an achievement hunter whatsoever in any game. I think I have gotten a perfect achievement in I've played millions of games and I've maybe got like perfect achievement in like 3 games in my entire life. That's just not me. I play the game, I enjoy the game, and that's it. If I get achievements along the way, so be it. But I don't know what it was. I looked at my achievements list for this game, and I ended up having like 5 left or something before the SpongeBob DLC came out. That added a couple more. And I had like 5. Actually, no, I might have had more than that. I might have had like 6 or 7 or something. And I stupidly got it on my head like, it's PowerWash Simulator, how fucking difficult can it be? I can knock these out really easily. But yeah, you're right, there were so many just really, really stupid ones. Make sure the gnome is on top of this bit when the job is done, and clean this very specific thing first, or clean this very specific thing last. Get a gold in the time trials. Those were a nightmare, getting golds on the time trials. Ugh. Never want to do that again. Fuck that. That is just some precision and timing that I want nothing to do with ever again. Yeah, but it was a dumb thing as well. Like, for somebody who has never been an achievement hunter, why did I pick PowerWash Simulator to be the game where I'm like, I'm going to get 100%? Some of these levels take fucking hours. Like, I think the very last level in the main story, main game, I think the very last level took me somewhere along 5 hours, or the pyramid. Yeah, I think it took me like 5 hours, if not more. Like, these levels are not quick, so to have to so I found out that if you're doing the achievement where it says clean such and such first, you can just clean it and then quit and it'll give you the achievement. But where it was like, make sure you clean this last, or make sure that this happens before the level is over, you're like, that's like 2 hours to finish that map before you even get close to the achievement. And if you get to a place where you forget, like you're just zoned out and you're just cleaning, and you finish, and then you're like, oh shit, and bing, and just so angry. The one I think that was the toughest one for me, that took me the absolute longest, not longest, let's say tries. The one that took the longest amount of tries was the one where it was clean 99% of something. Doesn't matter, you could do it with anything, but clean 99% of something without actually cleaning an entire section. So you basically had to clean 99% of everything to clean 99% of the object. That took me God knows how many tries to like properly figure that out, or not, to like get it where I wasn't cleaning. Like literally, I was doing this. I had the it was the red nozzle. Was it this? Yeah, and you're just like this. Making sure to clean like the precise bit that you were trying to clean, so that you didn't like. What's this? This is, I think, yeah, this is all the one thing. Let's see if I can get ramp. Right, so this is all the ramp, right? So you would go, okay, well, I've got a large surface area, so I know I can do all of this. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. And I can probably do a lot of the stairs here. So this bit you would be all good with. Of course, sometimes you would get cocky, and also sometimes this game has a very wide range of complete. So, okay. So now if I go to the thing, Fort Blue Ramp. Of course, there's two of them, but I'm at 50%. So now not only do I have to worry about the other one, but now I've got to look around this one and be like, okay, this kind of looks like 90%. Now I need to go do the other one and make sure I don't overdo it. It was fucking horrible. Horrible. I wouldn't recommend it. Thankfully, the SpongeBob ones were really easy. Because I did them at the time of doing the level, so I made sure I read the achievements first before I did the level, so that I could just knock them out at the same time. But they were really just straightforward, but the original ones were just, ugh. Why would you do this to a human? But these ones look nice. We've got this one, a paintball ground map. I don't know what you want to call it, but paintball stuff. There's an excavator randomly, and then like a really, really big fucking mansion, which that one's probably gonna take a minute. But I mean, those DLCs were so weird. SpongeBob SquarePants DLC, like, where the fuck did that come from? Who thought that was, like, a good idea? Because there wasn't anything like SpongeBob SquarePants going on, like, to make it relevant. Same with Final Fantasy. Oh, they definitely do. Oh, my favorite story level. I really enjoyed the Subway. The two that stand out whenever you say that are Subway and Skate Park. And the only reason that they were my favorite is because I got the most satisfaction out of cleaning them. You were able to clean them in such a way, like it was just section by section, bit by bit, and it was really satisfying to do, and it was really, really satisfying to watch. So in the Subway, like, if this was the Subway in a smaller scale, every time I played the Subway, I would do this. I'd go right up the middle, and then I would clean one full side. So I'd clean all of this side here. Then once that was done, I would then clean the whole other side. And on the replay at the end was just so fucking satisfying. So, yeah, Subway or the skate park. Those were my two... probably my two favorites. yeah, I really enjoyed those two. The larger levels, eh. They were fine, don't get me wrong, but like the one that really drove me up the fucking wall was the finger. That fucking weird finger thing towards the end. That drove me nuts. Just with all the like the cracks and the crevices and little weird fucking things. Ugh. That drove me up the fucking wall. And then even actually the big statue guy, I guess where the hand came from, I guess, but the big statue made of rock, he was fucking annoying as well. Because those were the levels where it started to get into like the 2, 3, 4 hour territory of completing a level. And you're running about trying to find a tiny little fucking speck of dust somewhere on this fucking stone man. Losing your fucking mind. Was Subway yours as well? I liked Subway. I liked, like I said, I liked Treehouse was a bit annoying. I didn't mind it, but it was a little bit annoying. Oh, the underground bathroom. Yes, that was also a very, very satisfying one. I did enjoy that one as well, actually, yeah. The mini golf course is okay. I know it wasn't an OG one, I'm just thinking of all the levels now. But the mini golf course was alright. The train was okay. I didn't mind the train as much. The boat was quite cool. The big boat, that was quite fun to do. Mars rover, meh. The fountain. Now the fountain can fucking do one, and the only reason the fountain can do one because the fountain had all the makings of being a really nice level, but the fact that they gave you like the second power washer to do it with, ugh. No. If you gave me the fountain with this power washer, I think it would have been really nice, really satisfying. But the fact that they gave you that fucking power washer, no. The Ferris wheel or the merry-go-round, whatever the fuck you call it, yeah, the merry-go-round. You could just go in circles, yeah, and it would have been really, really satisfying if you didn't have a really shit fucking power washer. Yeah, the merry-go-round, that was the first time I played that, I almost lost my shit because I couldn't clean the poles, and I didn't realize that you could turn the machine. Oh, sorry, I turned the machine off right at the start, and I couldn't clean the poles because the dirt was inside, and it took me like 20 minutes to realize to turn it on so the poles would come. Oh, fucking almost lost my mind with that. Helter Skelter was just tedious. I'll tell you the one that's brilliant. Is the new SpongeBob pack. So I don't know SpongeBob, but apparently in SpongeBob there's an invisible car, and that's one of the things that you have to clean. So it's not invisible because it's so dirty, but then as you start cleaning it, it turns invisible, which is really fucking cool. I really enjoyed. It's really quick. It doesn't take you that long to do, but it was really, really clever. I really did enjoy that one. Yeah, there's definitely a handful of levels where it's like, you get done and you're just like, oh, that's super, super satisfying. And then there is games or levels where you're just like, oh, why is this still going? Why can't it be over? For the most part, though, I think they strike a good balance. You're gonna go play this game now? Yeah, man. Get that SpongeBob DLC, get the Final Fantasy. If you're a Final Fantasy fan, there'll be shit in there that you'll like. Ah, very welcome, man. Very welcome. You've got lots of content waiting for you. That's the cool thing. You've got washing for days. All right, bud. You have a good one. Definitely let me know if you get demonology. I want to be there. I want to see it. You have a good night, my man. We'll speak to you soon, no doubt. Awesome. I appreciate it, bud. You have a good one. Take care of yourself. I know there are faster ways that I can do this, especially like using, is it this? No, that, no. There's a way to change the firing mode where where it's your gun that moves and not the screen to stop motion sickness, and you can actually clean things a shit ton faster doing it that way. But yeah, I don't do that because I kind of just like taking my time and going through it section by section. That's where I get the enjoyment out of the game. I think I say it every time I stream this game. I don't fucking care if you like it. I play this game solely for my relaxation and enjoyment. So if I'm taking too long, fuck off. I think I'm going to have this clean and then I'm going to take a very, very quick break. Oh, there we go. Let's put up here first while I remember. Alright, awesome. I'm going to take a very quick break and I will be right back. I just saw they're looking at the progression. I've obviously missed some bits along the way. That's one of the most annoying things about this game is you think you've cleaned everything, you've gone around systematically, cleaned everything that you've come across, and then you realise that like there's a bit that hasn't dinged and you're like, ugh. Then you have to go find that one little bit. So we'll have that to look forward to. You know what, let's clean this barrel. Just because I saw it, now it has to be cleaned because all the other barrels were cleaned. Alright. Back to this. Ding, ding, ding. Ding. Sound of money. That's actually a good point. I didn't see if there's anything else to actually buy Need to check that out. Get the roof cleaned here, or the ceiling cleaned. We'll go up top. Actually, while I'm here, let me do this. Just wondered what the bot would think of a power washer in space. I need to look into why that's doing that. In fact, let me do one more. They're being so intermittent today. Sometimes it'll work first time, other times it'll not work. Very interesting. Yeah, see that one now? Doesn't feel like it wants to work. More bugs. We love bugs. We do love us some bugs. Ah! Oh, I didn't even get close to cleaning that wheel. Jesus. There we go. That's better. Tater doesn't like you being there. Well, you got that right, G-Spot. You got that right. Yeah, gotta say, I am looking forward. Set your box. I'm looking forward to the wheel. You set your box context to My inner critic, who's sarcastic figment of my imagination, has made me laugh. Like, oh, it's awesome. That's a great context. I can imagine. I can only imagine the types of things that's coming out with half the time. That's fantastic. It's like I said before, like the creativity and the imagination of some people, um, with what they can do with the context is just amazing. Like I wouldn't have even thought of half of these. Like I know people that have got like a sarcastic pig. One of them has made their bot into basically a horny bot. Just everything is an innuendo. Doesn't matter what you say, it takes it sexually and stuff. Just some of the contexts are just absolutely amazing. And then like you say, things will come out, and no matter how well you've set up your context and like what you think it's going to say, it just always manages to catch you by surprise. I know another one of our users, Mr. Matt Internet, posted up a video in the Discord today, I think it was actually. His is a sausage. His bot is a sausage, and it just it completely threw him off guard with what it said. So I'm glad a lot of people are enjoying it, that is for sure. Now, I don't feel like this is fully clean. Well, I see that, may as well get that. Oh, I've still got that whole railway to do. I thought it was just inside I had to do. Alright. Yeah, so you're still saying the floor isn't clean. There we go. Alright, let's clean these railway lines, I guess. Yeah, that context is brilliant. So the GIF command, at the moment, no. It won't play specific GIFs. What you can do, though, is you can upload images. So you can, well, let me start that all over again. The GIF command, short answer, no. You can't have it play a specific, just like the AI image, it will trigger it randomly. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Thanking you. As far as I took it up, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, the gift command, funnily enough, is one that I hardly use myself, to be honest with you. Probably is something I should start using. And now that I say that as well, actually, I've just realised that's another video that I need to make, is how to do those commands. I'm not doing this systematically and it's already annoying me, but I've started, so now I have to keep going this way. Otherwise I'll forget how far I went along. And of course I get sidetracked because I found something there that should have been cleaned. Oi! So now I have to fucking go back through this box and make sure I've cleaned everything. See? Big bit in the corner there. There we go. Alright, back to this. That looks good. Those don't look good. Okay, that's done. That's good. Okay, so that's done. That one's done. Done. 95% cleaned. We are on the way. Guess I did that one. Sweet, I think that's all clean. Nice. Now we just have the inside of this monstrosity to do. I like it when it does things in sections like this, so I can just go one section at a time and wait for the ding so I know I've cleaned it. So that's that whole section. Nice and almost nice and clean. Almost made me out to be a liar. Well, that's interesting that that's there, but that didn't count as being clean. Alright, okay. How long's this stream been going on? 2 hours? Yeah, a little over 2 hours. This is taking. A little under 2 hours. This is taking. Keep saying this is the best bang for buck value game. No worries, Dave. No problem at all. Thank you for stopping by, mate. I really appreciate it, and glad I could help you with your bot questions and stuff. Feel free to be, you know, ask any questions that you've got, or if you need any help, feel free to hit me up. Absolutely not a problem at all. You have a great rest of your night, mate. Hope you have a good one and a good weekend when it comes. And yeah, hopefully speak to you soon, man. We will be getting this finished off and calling it a night here ourselves, hopefully pretty soon. We get everything here? Ooh, the lamp. The lamp almost caused us. Railway lines keep making me jump all over the place. Just trying to clean shit in a meaningful fashion. See, sometimes there is a... Like, I know some people that will, like, look at one spot and whatever they see in their vision, that's what they're cleaning. And then there's other people like me who pick a section, excuse me, and that's all they're cleaning in that section. Doesn't matter what else is there. Once they get started, that's what they're cleaning. I don't know. I don't think there's any right or wrong ways specifically to do it. You know, just whatever works best for you. But I like picking a spot and cleaning that spot in its entirety. Like I'm doing this all by sections. Yeah, occasionally I'll, you know, like that, I'll kind of jump over to that section there because it's close. But for the most part, I try and keep it section by section. Oh wow, look at all that I missed. Jesus. And that. Jesus Christ. Where does this go? Oh, it's going to be this, like, round. Yeah, there it is. 99% cleaned, and I don't have my top 3. Ugh. Bank sign, right? Come on, bank sign. You're over here. Saloon. Oh, it's close to the top. Should be easy enough to get. Alright, bank sign, done. Bank windows, well, I missed both of the... Oh. 1, 2. Directional... Oh. I really did miss a shit ton of stuff, didn't I? It's gonna be at the bottom here. Oh no, right. Just saw that while I was looking. Oh, I missed the top here. I bet you I also missed the very, very, yeah, tippy top. There it is. Itchy nose. Clean, 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 clean. Oh, I missed a section of the fence. There's 2 sections of the fence. Still not in the top 3 yet. Must have posted up here somewhere, did I? This one that I'm standing right beside. Well. Wall cap. You a wall cap? You're not a wall cap. The hell is a wall cap? Oh, you're a wall cap. Let's pull into here. Yep. I can clean the floor? What kind of madman am I? Oh. Ah. Where the hell is this thing? Where's the dirt? Oh. There it is. I already know it's going to be the top of that sign, isn't it? There it is. I already saw those windows there. Still not down to the last 3, Jesus Christ. Mine posts, fucking hell. What's a sleeper? That's a sleeper. Oh, really? The very, very first one I missed? Oy vey. Alright. Old West Paintball signpost 2. Oh, these posts. The saloon sign. Itchy nose, excuse me. And then town fence. I don't know what the town fence is other than being a fence. Oh. That's really annoying when it's that. Let's see the instant replay. Oh, it's beautiful. Great job at the paintball. It's absolutely spotless. Can't wait to serve it to me one last time. I'm sure he's been working on strategy all week, but I've come up with a new maneuver for which there is no defense. Bring it on.